Hello and welcome everybody on this beautiful Saturday to listen to us about MPG Xtreme's marketplace and our guest tabs. I want first to bring up Eileen, who is my superstar, awesome, wonderful person, rock star of a human being who is going to be the leader for most of Nigeria and possibly for a good part of Africa and other countries as well. And so Eileen, go ahead, come on up.
Good morning.
What got you into this? Tell us your story real quick.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much, Lexi. Thank you so much, Mike Renz, Double Diamond, for being here. Lexi is Sapphire Executive. So how did I get to this point? I discovered last year that my pension plan was dead in the water. I'd been working non-pensionable jobs for all my life, and I knew I didn't have a pension. So I had my pension plan, and last year it died. A terrible death. And on the 1st of January 2023, I did not make a New Year resolution. Instead, I prayed to God for a better job or opportunities. Then you would call it by chance, but I call it a divine appointment. I met Lexi. I tell you, it was a cold market situation. I'd never known Lexi before. We just bumped into each other in a retail store. We clicked. We didn't even talk about MPG Xtreme. We talked about Nigeria generally. And at the end of the 3-minute conversation, she gave me her card. I'd sworn off network marketing 8 years ago because I'd been in network marketing for the past 30 years. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, I've seen the ugly. And 8 years ago, I said, I am done with it. I washed my hands of it. Out of sheer curiosity, I looked into Lexi's replicated website, and shock and surprise, it was like, whoa, I think I need to be in this place. The leadership looked good from that first perspective, and they have proved themselves in the last 9 months I've been in the program. The products were just what was needed at this point of time, and the compensation blew me out of the water. It's the most generous compensation plan I have ever personally encountered in the industry. So here I am with MPG Xtreme. In the last 9 months, I have achieved more than I have ever done in 2 or 3 years in the various other companies I've worked with and given up on. So this is my retirement plan. This is what I'm planning for my elder years. In the past 9 months, I've used the fuel X caps. I've got wonderful results. I have used the coffee and I've lost 13 pounds, which is about 6 kilograms. So all I have to say right now is thank you, MPG Xtreme. It's been a wonderful 9 months, and I see it being something I'm going to be doing for forever. There's no limits to what you can get when you join in this kind of company. So welcome, everybody, and thank you, MPG Xtreme.
And Eileen, I agree with you. It was a divine meeting. It was absolutely. And just so y'all know, when I go out talking to people, I always pray beforehand, okay, who needs this, God? Who can I help? Who can I serve? Put that person in my path or me in their path. And that's how I found most of the people in this business. I believe that we're here for a purpose and we're going to help a lot of people. So thank you, Eileen. Thank you for being such a wonderful person to talk to that day in the store. We had a blast. I'm going to go on and just kind of talk about the company a little bit, and then we're going to do some testimonials, and I'm going to bring Mike Renz on here in a bit. This is MPG Xtreme marketplace. We opened about a year ago, just so y'all know. I'm going to give you a little bit of background. I got a call from my sponsor, Jason, or actually a message from him, and about the company opening before it ever opened. So we didn't have a website. I had nothing to go by. It was a lot of faith. And I'll be very honest, the first time he talked to me about those gas tabs, I said, okay, well, first of all, if it does half of what you're saying it does, I'm in, just as a customer, regardless of building a business, because I needed it. I would travel a lot and I use a lot of fuel. And it's costing me a lot of money. And then the other thing I said to him was, I'm not putting that in my car until I see you put it in yours first. So I want everybody on the Zoom to know that if that was your response, you were normal, and it is a natural response to have. And of course, he told me all about the tabs, and I'm getting ready to tell y'all all about the tabs, and I've been using it for a year and it works great. But for a real quick intro to what it does for your car, I'm going to go ahead and play this video. Here we go. Hopefully it works.
In a world where fuel prices are soaring, inflation is escalating, and technology is rapidly changing, one product emerges to revolutionize the way we power our vehicles. Introducing MPG Xtreme. MPG Xtreme works wonders on all gas and diesel-powered engines, from the smallest machines to the mightiest beasts. MPG is shipping worldwide, and we're going global. This is MPG Xtreme.
Could y'all hear that? I hope. I'm hoping. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. This is an awesome product, y'all. Our company's mission is we're committed to building long-term relationships by providing breakthrough products that promote living an extraordinary life. So obviously the gas tabs are not our only product, and we'll get to that here just shortly. But this right here, the picture you see on the screen, that's Randy and Kathy Tyner. They are our founders and CEOs. They're the ones that partnered with Andrew and Nancy Burling to create this company. Between those four people, the two different couples who run our company, there's over 30 years of experience in this industry. And Randy and Kathy being on the manufacturing, shipping, logistics side, and operations, and Nancy and Andrew being on the field side and actually having they've built multi-million-dollar businesses in network marketing. So they absolutely know what they're doing. And that's something that you should know, because we're not a fly-by-night company. We are here to stay. We get into Nigeria the right way, as well as all the other companies or countries, I should say. Okay, let me see if there's anybody. Let me admit more people in here. Okay, moving forward, we were established, like I said, in April of 2022 last year. And we are located in Maple Grove, Minnesota. We have an 18,000 square foot facility, y'all. And we have room to grow onto that facility right there at the same location. So when we scale up, we do not have to have a big transition and move our whole corporate headquarters. We're ready to go. That's how prepared we are. Our employees are in-house. You can get a hold of live people on customer service. I know for a fact, y'all, that there are some network marketing and MLM companies out there right now where customer service is an email only. There's not even a phone number that exists to try to talk to somebody in person. And that's not how our company is. We have full support of our people in the field. You need our help, and we have a customer service email and telephone number that you can call into at any time that you need to. Obviously, I would highly recommend using WhatsApp from your country. Here we go. This is the MPG country coordinators. Obviously, right there in Nigeria, we have Joel, who has taken the lead for us in Nigeria. We're very happy to have him, as well as we have another Joel in the Philippines, Rebecca, Mexico, Chris in Ghana. And then Andrea, or I think it's Andrea in South Africa. These people are wonderful. They're helping everybody on the ground there to get everything in place and make sure that your product is there. And that's going to be Joel for y'all in Nigeria mainly. And of course, I have other people on the call today. Chris, Ghana, that's your guy. Okay, moving forward. Timing is everything. So looking at this screen right here, if you watch, okay, this was us at the very beginning. Like I said, 2022 launch event. Then we had a couple more events. Our last event was right here at Imagine. We're within this circle right here of what we call the sweet spot. What you can't see behind here is this red line that still keeps going, that goes up this way. This is what I call the hockey stick curve right here. where you kind of go up, you're moving a little slowly, then you hit this point and it skyrockets. That's the place that we're at right now. This is the place in a network marketing company where you capture what we call market share of a country, of the world. This is the sweet spot to be in. You can still make money if you get in up here. Anybody can. If you work hard enough, you can get it. But market share, that happens down here. That's when you're one of the very first pioneers to go through the beginning of a company. You go through all the bumps, all the struggles of what it means to do a startup company, but then your rewards later on up here are huge. So absolutely, this is the best timing for you to join a business, an online business as of right now. Let me put some more people coming in. So good to see you. Welcome. And so that's what I want to impress upon y'all is at this point in the business, this is where you find more bumps in the road to get things going. You're going to have to maybe be the person that pushes a little harder, the person that makes more phone calls. But this is also the place where you can reap some of the most maximum reward if you start down here instead of way up here after 2 years in the company or 3 years in the company. So moving forward, you can see we are in a global expansion. This is year 1. And what I want to point out, we're actually, we're missing a couple of flags here still. I think Ghana and what did we say? South Africa are missing from here. But just so y'all know, the fact that we have been able to open this many countries in year 1 and doing it legitimately, you know, laying the foundation properly, having all of our papers done correctly, having all of our, everything in place properly, that's a big deal to be done in the first year. That doesn't happen with most companies, y'all. And just so y'all know, for those of you in Nigeria, yes, it has been a little bit rockier to open your country because y'all know of everything that's going on there with the government and how hard it is to get US dollar to Naira right now. But y'all are the only ones. Everybody else's countries have gone super smooth, and that's because of the experience of our corporate office. Moving forward, let me go through the slides that I really want y'all to see in here. Go away. Okay, 30 years in the making. This is one of the biggest things I wanted to tell y'all about the XCAP. So anybody who is new to the call, who's just now understanding and hearing about the XCAPs or the mini motos, just so you know, this product has been around for over 30 years. This product also has, and I'll get to it in a second, an insurance policy that has been active for over 30 years. So everybody's covered. It is EPA registered in the US. It is a wonderful product, but it is not something that is fly by the night, brand new, flash in the pan. This product has background history and has worked for many, many people. Now, what it does is, if I'll get back to this, and you can just read it, even if you can't hear it, I'm going to get back to the parts where it's a vitamin for your car. It's true, it works. And what it does, let me get to that place. Okay. It gives more efficiency to your engine. So basically, and I'm just going to do this real quick because y'all can't hear the video. That cap goes into the combustion chamber once you put the fuel in it. By the way, yes, it works on gas and diesel both. Very common question. And yes, any combustible engine it works in. So you're going to pop that gas tab into the tank, push the fuel over it to make sure it goes all the way down. Once the tab is in the combustion chamber of the engine, it's going to dissolve as the car agitates and whatnot, and it's going to burn cleaner and more efficiently. So you are actually capturing more of the power in that combustion chamber than you normally would, which means that you're not also putting out as much emissions. So you're capturing that burn, which gives you a little bit more power, which then results later on in better gas mileage. And that's pretty much how it works. The XCAPs, like we said, it's a 35-year track record. Millions have been sold globally already, y'all. Millions in the past. What happens was we captured the global sales rights to this product when they came available. And that's why we have the product now. It's actually been sitting on the shelf and nobody's been using it. And we decided to capture that sales rights and take it to market again. EPA registered, like I said, global insurance policy. Let me explain what that means. It means that for every user or every vehicle, I should say, that you put those X caps in, that vehicle is covered for $1 million on that insurance policy. Now, I don't have many friends that have $1 million vehicles, so I think we're well covered as far as if you ever needed to use it. But the other thing to know is nobody's ever made a claim on that insurance policy. So it's there in case we need it, but we don't have anybody claiming it yet. It is made here in the US. And now we have also the trucker crumbs. Trucker crumbs come in a box like this, and you'll see there it's in a vial. We push, it's the same exact product as what you'll see in the gas tabs. That's here. Okay. But we crushed it into crumbs so that we could have enough to go into a 120-gallon tank for the big 18-wheeler trucks, right? And also so that it will dissolve faster in those bigger tanks. So this is what a package of the trucker crumbs look like. And then, and same thing, EPA registered, same insurance policy, because again, it's all the same product. They're simply putting it in different forms and in different dosage. So, and there are the mini motos. And Mike, you have this screenshot. When I got the mini motos, I didn't get the little ones. When you buy the mini motos, which a lot of y'all will want, this is going to be one of your biggest sellers right here. The mini motos comes in a little tube like this. But when you purchase it now with the bigger packs, it also comes, do you have it, Rins? There it is, Mike. It comes with extra empty vials that you see Mike showing us right now, so that you can take 5 tablets out of here, put it into an empty vial, and give it to somebody as a 5-tablet sample for the mini motos. So when you sign up, that's what you get as well as a part of it. Again, same product, just a different dosage, so they have ability to put it in a smaller tank. So you got your lawn mowers you see on here, mopeds, motorcycles, so think landscaping companies, those little generators that they use to make food with, or your home generator. I know that you in Nigeria, especially, a lot of y'all are working off of generators at home for your electricity. The mini motos and the X caps are going to help y'all a ton. All right, moving, and I keep going backwards instead of forwards. Here we go, slim cord Java and caps. Before we get to that, you know what? Actually, let me see on this one. Yeah, before we get to the slim cord Java, I'm just going to run it this way today. I'm going to go ahead and do some testimonials about the X caps, and I'll tell y'all my testimonial first, so that you can know from firsthand experience from somebody how it works. When I first started using these are their flagship regular size X caps. They come in a 5-pack, and we call it a 5-tank trial, so that everybody has 5 tanks worth to try it out with their vehicle, so that they can see the maximum results. Because sometimes people, I'm letting people in, sometimes people don't see maximum results until 5 full tanks have been used with the caps. For me, it was 3. Y'all, it was awesome. So on my 3rd tank, I have a Toyota Sienna 2010. It's very old. It had almost 196,000 miles when I purchased it. And I took it across Texas to Arizona on my 3rd tank using the gas tabs. What I did is I bought what we call an OBD 2-port reader. Basically, this OBD 2-port reader is the device that mechanics use when they plug in underneath your dashboard, you know, of your steering wheel, to find out why your check engine light just came on. And so that device, though, can read not just the check engine lights, it reads everything from your car's computer. So I used one of those. My husband found it online, and I had it send all of the information and data to my laptop, because it reads emissions, gas mileage, everything from your car. And when I did it on my 3rd tank of gas, I got an extra 166 miles, and in kilometers, I believe that would be an extra 266 kilometers out of that tank of fuel that I was not getting before. And in US dollars, that saved me $24.64. And that's based on the price of gas that I paid for that specific tank of gas. So it works really well, y'all. Like, really, really well. And that's data straight from my car's computer. That's not me just kind of guessing what those numbers are going to be. So now that I've given that one, let's move on to the Slim Core Java coffee in caps. Okay, y'all don't have it there yet, but you will. It's coming. All right. It's coming soon. As soon as we get everything smooth in Nigeria and the Naira and all that, and the paperwork goes through, because it's an edible, right? So it has a little more red tape that we've got to have the Slim Core Java go through before it can be released there in Nigeria. But once it's done, y'all will have the coffee, and everybody loves this coffee. I'm the only one who can't drink it because I have the opposite problem. But I do have my sister on today to talk about the coffee and her results with it. Just so you know, this is not just a coffee. It's a coffee that's made out of nootropic mushrooms. And right here, it says chromamate. I always say that wrong. And the super citramax. These are the appetite suppressors in this coffee. But it's also good for focus and energy and all of that with good caffeine. It's a green coffee bean extract, or sorry, is it green tea? Either way, it's a good energy caffeine, not one of the bad ones. And so what I want to do is I'm going to pull up my sister, Elizabeth. I'm going to see if I can find your picture that I have over here, Elizabeth, and pop it up on the screen. Can y'all see that? Look, and that was her results are different. Now, Elizabeth, you take it away.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're here today. So real quick, I want to give a little bit of a backstory before I started the coffee. I'd already started fasting and using intermittent fasting and going to a leaner diet. I didn't do a diet. I just chose more lean than not. But if I really wanted a hamburger, I had a hamburger. I don't want to have a bad relationship with food. I know that sounds weird, but if it gets too strict, then I'm out. So anyway, I had only lost like a couple of pounds, and then I'd gain it back and I'd lose. But you can see in the one picture in that suit where I'm definitely filling the suit out more than in the other picture when I took down the 19 pounds. So when I started the coffee, it literally, the weight started to fly off. And I only drank 1 cup of coffee a day, 1 in the morning before, and the appetite suppressant in it is absolutely phenomenal. And in about 30 days, I'd already lost 10 pounds. It took a little bit longer, another 30 days or so, and I was down to the 19. I have now lost 30 pounds on this coffee. So I actually need to do an updated picture in the same suit. Maybe we should put a third one in there and make it.
We do. We need to have the middle and then the last. Yeah.
The increments. I don't get jittery from drinking this coffee. I don't have any ill effects from it, but it does suppress my appetite. And I think there's more to it than just the appetite suppressant. Like she said, it does give me focus and energy, but it's not just an appetite suppressant. I think it actually helps me be healthier. I think that it's actually improved my bowel function, along with just a sense of better well-being. So here's the coffee, comes in this little pouch, and we always tell people to shake it before you scoop out your scoop. And I also recommend to people when they start it to start with a 1/4 scoop and then work your way up to a full scoop. That way you can get an idea how the caffeine is going to affect you. And there's actually 2 different caffeine sources in this coffee. There's one that is a white tea extract, and then the other is the green coffee bean. So everything in this has proven to me to be the answer to weight loss. So now that I've lost 30 pounds, I didn't want to lose more than that because I would start to get too skinny. So what I've done is I continue to drink the coffee every day, but I've allowed myself to have a little more cheat days versus more lean days. And that's allowed me to have a little bit of balance so that I don't just continue to lose weight. So hope that you give us a try. It's proven to be phenomenal for me. So I know that when you get it, you'll have people who have the best results too. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you for doing that today for us. That's my sister, by the way, if y'all don't know that. She's awesome. I love her. Okay, moving forward. Thank you, Elizabeth, for that awesome testimonial. Actually, Eileen, I believe, has a testimonial too. You want to give us your testimony again, Eileen?
I have my own testimonies, and I have testimonies from my downlines in Nigeria. My testimony is that, well, I depended on Lexi's testimony, and I just went ahead. I wasn't going to go buy an OBD2 and all that. I know it works, and it works. But I found that I didn't get good results until after the 4th cap. And I worked out that my car is a Camry 2015. So it's kind of newer, you know, so it takes some time. But right now I'm on good fuel savings. And I use a coffee. I've been using it I used it for 2 months, and I went off it because I had another regimen of meds I had to take. But I discovered that the first 2 weeks were awesome. I lost a lot of weight in the first 2 weeks, but over 2 months, I lost about 4 or 5 kg. I'm back on it now after taking a break, and I've gone ahead and lost, well, I said 4 or 5 kg, that would be like 11 pounds as at 2 months back. I had to stop taking it because I had another regimen of meds to take, and I started again, and I've gone ahead and lost 3 pounds. So it's working for me, and it's working good. Even in the interim between the time I stopped, I didn't lose a single pound. It stayed on. So I was quite happy about that. Now, my secondhand testimonies are, I have a downline in Lagos who I kind of, I pushed her. I forced her. I dripped on her that you got to use this. You got to use this. She said, okay, you know what? Just get off my back. I'll sign up. I'll use the tabs and keep you know, to keep you happy. So she did. The reason I dripped on her so bad was that her car has, it has a fuel range indicator. And I knew that she'd be able to give me detailed results. So I told her, before you use the cap, check your mileage for a full tank. Her mileage for a full tank was 235 miles without the cap. She put in the first cap, it dissolved. She had driven only like 2 miles home, and she called me frantically. What's happening? I haven't even used the full tank yet. And it's telling me I have 290 miles to the tank. I said, wait until you use the 5 caps. So she's on the 3rd cap now, and her fuel indicator is telling her that she's gonna use the full tank for 331 miles. Now, this lady who said, I don't want a network, I don't want to build things, I don't want to do anything, she's giving 2 packs to 2 of her colleagues at work. And she told them, I will gift you the pack, use it. If you sign up, that extra pack is yours. If you don't sign up, I'm coming after you for my $20, you know? So one of them used it and is getting results after 2 caps. He has an older car. He has, I think, a Mazda 2012. The other person has, I think, a 2015 or 2016 car, and he got results after 4 caps. So hopefully she's not going to go after her $20. They are both going to sign up under her because they are enjoying using the caps. So that's it for me. Thank you, MPG Xtreme. Thank you, Lexi.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for meeting you that day in the store. Thank you for talking to me.
I know.
Yay.
And I love that story too about your downline that you basically bugged her to death, because I was with you in the car when she responded that day and was like, oh my gosh, it was such a great, I was right there. I was like, oh, I love witnessing it. So, okay. I didn't talk about the fact that there's caps too. You probably saw it in the picture, but if they don't like coffee, which is rare, we have the caps too, just so you know. Okay, moving forward. Now the travel AI. I am not the perfect person to explain how this works because, again, a lot of this is AI driven and technology, and I'm not a technology person. So the best way for me to explain that is right here. So hopefully y'all can hear it.
Spending hours searching for the best travel deals? Look no further than Xtreme Travel AI, the world's first AI-based travel platform. As a subscriber, you'll have access to our intuitive and easy-to-use booking engine, powered by our patented artificial intelligence technology. Our AI technology will provide you with the lowest travel prices in just seconds, saving you money and making your dream vacations a reality. Plus, with our affordable prices, you can upgrade your lifestyle and take the vacation of a lifetime monthly. But that's not all. As an Xtreme Travel AI subscriber, you'll also have access to our Xtreme experiences. These handcrafted global experiences are packed with perks on each trip, creating memories that will last a lifetime. You'll join a community of like-minded, fun-loving vacationers who are looking to elevate their lifestyle to a level most only dream about. So, what are you waiting for? Join our community today and start upgrading your life with Xtreme Travel AI. With our unbeatable prices and exciting Xtreme experiences, you'll be booking your next adventure in no time.
Awesome. And I think, don't we have, I think Ayo, are you still on here, Ayo? I think we have a good testimony from Ayo. I'm trying to see if I can see you, Ayo. Ayo, if you can, raise your hand so you pop up at the top for me. Where are
Hi.
you? Oh, there you are.
You hear
Ayo.
me?
I can hear you. Yes. Please, Eileen was telling me that you have some really good testimony using the travel AI. So please tell us about it.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Eileen told me about MPG Xtreme in February. In April, it opened in Nigeria. It opened with the travel. And with all she had told me, because I've never done affiliate marketing before, but with all she told me, I decided to join with the travel because that was what was available. And I just joined so I could get in early, waiting for the gas tabs. But to my surprise, I found out that the travel AI works excellently well. It's easy to use. I myself couldn't buy tickets because I had already made other arrangements, but I was able to buy tickets for some of my nephew, and every one of them had a good experience that it was cheaper than what they had found out. But what really struck me about the AI was that when one or two of them had problems, the customer service for the OnRiver app is the best customer service experience I've ever had with
Absolutely.
with any organization anywhere in the 60-something years of my life. They were so competent, they were so helpful, and emergencies were sorted out without any problems. The people that, and now that I, every single person that has used it, and like I said, when I am going to buy a ticket for myself, hopefully in the near future, there's no other AI I'm going to use except the MPG Xtreme Travel AI. I tell everybody about it. I've had one person that has registered under me with the travel, a Nigerian, you know. It works so well. And what's good about it is that even if their prices aren't the lowest, they'll still give you the lowest prices from other
Vendors.
from other vendors. So it works. They're upright. It's efficient. I think, is it Michael that says it, that a lot of people don't travel because they don't have the money. Hopefully, when the money comes, this is what I will be using. Like I said, I've saved a lot of my relations, a lot of money, and I look forward to saving money myself. And the tabs are working a treat for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayo, again for your testimony there. Let's go over the compensation plan. And for that, I am going to bring up superstar awesome leader, double diamond, Mike Renz. Y'all, having him on our Zoom on a Saturday is a treat. I'm so thankful for you to be here for us today. Mike Renz is our fearless leader. He is the awesome top of our tree. And so anything that comes from Mike Renz, you can take it seriously. That's the stuff right there. He's awesome at the comp plan. And Mike, since we are running a little bit low on time, I'd say maybe just go over the highlights of it, but mainly if you will talk to them about when they're signing up there and about that 4-month thing, that would be super helpful.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I see we got a lot of guests on here. Great Zoom, Lexi and Eileen. You gals are crushing it. I'd just like to share this real quick. In our company magazine, if you look there, you'll see Miss Lexi there as one of our sapphires. And that's the beginning of the peer leadership. When you hit platinum and you get into the sapphire, ruby, and she's one of the top, I think, 70 in the company worldwide. So you have all that in place. So with the compensation plan, we'll just, before we go into the slides real quick, I'll just say this. For the people in Africa, you need to understand that we pioneered this for 15 months. And like other companies that come and go, we are fully registered. We are fully documented, registered, product registration, lawyers on the ground. We have everything in place in all the countries such as South Africa, Botswana, Mozambique, Uganda, Zambia, now Ghana, and Kenya is right around the corner, as well as Nigeria too as well. So we do have a little hiccup in Nigeria with the Naira, and that's your government situation. So I do suggest you go get a USDT bank card. That's what most people are doing. There is a crypto option. I do suggest a card. But we specifically for Nigeria, we understand the markets and the placement, and we do have a $99 pack. And that comes with mini caps that come in your little tube and the little mini sampling that you can sell 5 of these or share 5 of these to move your merchandise out to the market, so you can double your return on your investment and or have sampling without asking people for a lot of money. And for Nigeria specific, we lowered the monthly cost from $59 to $39. We also lowered the $29 yearly annual enrollment rate to $9.95. And we did that to adjust your market so everybody can play. And we also set it up that when you join, let's say with a $99 package, if you want to avoid extra shipping and your monthly qualification order, there's an option in there when you go and enroll to order 3 months of auto ship at $109. And that sends you all the product at one time. That qualifies you for your initial sign up month and 3 additional months. And we did this to compress costs, to make it user friendly. So when you do go and enroll, you can either set up a monthly order or manually order. I do suggest setting up auto ship, or you can pick the 3-month auto ship package, and that allows you to get everything at one time, one shipping cost, one charge to get your product, and you're fully active for 4 entire months. Now you can go back in and order more product when you want, but that saves you on a monthly shipping order. That saves you on everything. It gets it down to, like, I think 109 is $36 per month. So for 4 months, and you can get in for a couple $100 doing this whole big package and be fully commissionable for 4 months. So on the compensation plan, I guess we'll just go through the slides and we'll kind of rip through it here a little bit. There's no guarantees of income, but there's no limit on the income based on your ability, your wants, your desires, your needs, and what it is you're looking for out of this. And it's a person-to-person business. And before we hit comp plan, I just want to say, people say, why ain't this in stores? Why ain't it this? Because all that money that you would pay to advertise, all that money it would take to bring a product to market, we get paid that money because we are the company. We are building a company, and we get rewarded very, very well for doing so. So there's quite a few slides. You get paid fast start bonuses, your customer sales. You can buy these at 10, sell them for 20. Same with your little mini caps. You can double your money. I sell it at cost because I want the product in the market. Fast start bonuses, $20, $40, and $80. There's a team commission part. There's a matching bonus up to 7 levels, a diamond bonus pool, and we're going to be announcing Diamond Reward Vacations here very, very soon here, probably this year yet. So when you come in at the 29, and for Nigeria, it's $9.95, which we cut that by $20 for you. You get 2 real-time websites. You see that little check on the side there. When you earn a commission or you bring somebody in or you sign somebody up, you'll see your dollar amount right on your check, right with your name on it. That's paid out weekly, but it's real time. So you see your scorecard. Very, very, very real time commissions are beautiful. Here's the 2 websites you get. One is strictly on the MPG product, which would be the one I'd use for the Africa market. But you also have a site with the travel. It's got the coffee. It's got everything in it. And I believe the coffee should hit Africa probably right after the first of the year. These packages here are different options, but for Africa, we do have, well, actually globally, we have a $99 package that's not on the slide, but that makes it affordable for everybody to get in, but that is available, a $99 pack. The MPG caps, the $199. Now, if you come in at $99, you get 10 packs. If you come in at $199, you get 20 packs. And so if you retail these, you got a potential to double your money. I do suggest selling them at cost. It's more of a sampling entry level to get people into your business. The coffee packs are not there yet, so we'll jump on through that. And then we also have, yeah, you can see the other packages, got quite a few of them here. And it costs 50 points a month to stay active. In Africa, we're doing it at 25. And the more products will be coming in time. Let's see what we got. Preferred customers, e-commerce, more packs. We've got quite a few extra fast start bonuses. Now here's what's unique here is we're a 2-team system. And as you look at the left and right, those are people you need 1 left, 1 right to get qualified. And when you do, you earn fast start bonuses, 20, 40, 80. And once you put a person left, person right, you begin to cycle. Now the cycle pay can go as high as $20. And to get to the $20 cycle, let's say you start and you bring in 2 people, you go bronze, it's $10 a cycle. The moment you bring in 4 people, you're silver, it goes to $15 a cycle. And when you hit gold, which is 8 people, your commissions go to $20 a cycle. Now there's a way to start at $20 a cycle if you buy one of the gold packs. Okay, the gold pack will start you at $20 a cycle. We don't care where you start, it's more important to get started. Now this check matching, you can see we're missing ruby, emerald, diamond, but this is the difference. When you're silver, you get a 10% match on all your personals. When you go gold or start at gold, you get 20% on every one of your personals checks, 10% on theirs. But when you become a platinum, and that means you brought 12 personally enrolled members, customers do count if they do a 50-point order. You pick up 20% on all your personals, 15% on theirs, and 10% on theirs. And I'll use this for an example. If I sponsored Lexi, and Lexi was one of my 12, and she went out and made $1,000 this month, I would get a $200 bonus on her. But if she brought in Eileen, which she did, and Eileen went out and did $2,000 this month or week, I'd make a 15% off Eileen, which would be $150 to $300. And then if Eileen sponsored IO, okay, and IO made $100 this month or week, I'd get a $10 bonus on her. That's on every level. So out of the 12 people you have, if you had 4 that went and did this, imagine making a 20% off Lexi, a 20% off Eileen. And it's a reward for helping and supporting people, because here we're all in the business to make money, and we're in the business of helping other people. And you look at the match at Double Diamond where I'm at, I get 20% on my personals, 20% on theirs, 10% on theirs, and 10% on theirs. And you can see how when you build a big organization helping a lot of people, there's huge benefit in it for you on a leadership level. And it goes as high as 20, 20, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5. And those numbers are unheard of in our industry. And then we also have what we call a diamond bonus pool. We only have 10 diamonds in the company right now. And when you're a qualified diamond and you do that 2 months in a row or higher, you pick up a 3% of the company's CV volume, which is a cash bonus every month. And what's unique about this is usually companies don't bring this out till they're doing 100 million. We know it's important that for you to understand, if you go do the work to become a diamond, like I know Lexi and Eileen will be diamonds here, that you're also going to get rewarded by helping your people hit diamond. And so, for example, if Lexi was a diamond and her sponsor wasn't, I would pick up another 3% bonus, right? If Lexi's a diamond and Eileen goes diamond, Lexi would get 2 shares in the pool, right? So, I mean, if you are a diamond and you have four diamonds in your group, I'm here to tell you that's like a full-time income just in a bonus. It's like equity in the company, right? Because we're the messenger, we're the builder. So it's a very, very, very rewarding. And then we're going to be announcing trip incentives. We're going to start at a diamond trip. And so the diamonds are going to get a yearly trip, paid vacation, everything paid, flights, hotel. And here's kind of where the rank starts. So you bring in 2 people. You could earn up to 400 a week in team commissions, but I'm here to tell you, unless you sign up Lexi on one side and Eileen on the other, that probably ain't going to happen. There's 4 aces in the deck, so you're looking to sort and sip people. But to go silver, it's do it again, and you got 4 personals. Now you pick up a matching bonus. To go gold, we only have about 80 to 100 golds in the company, but we got 1,500 silvers. So it's getting to gold is very important. You get 2 levels of match. It's 8 personally enrolled people, and then the next level is really where the beginning of the leadership starts, is called the platinum level. And that means you personally enroll 12 ISRs. Now customers will count, but I would say build with ISRs and you get 3 levels of match, all your people's people. And at that level, it takes you into the next levels. And look here, to go sapphire like Lexi is, or to go ruby, or to go emerald. There's no other qualifier. So when you move to sapphire, ruby, emerald, you don't have to have 2 platinums, or you don't have to have this stuff. We're not stopping you from moving up. It's strictly a volume scenario. And I'm looking forward to Lexi going ruby in short order. And then when you get to the diamond level, you can see it's up to 4,000 a week in income potential, a bonus pool share. And the only qualification is you got to have 1 personally roll platinum. And when you do go diamond, you'll probably have a few. You'll probably have several in your team. And then that double diamond is up to 6,000 a week potential. You get another 10% match. So 20, 20, 10, 10, 10. And the highest rank in our company right now, ladies and gentlemen, worldwide, is triple diamond. So we're not a big company yet. We did over 6 million, but I'm telling you. And then there's a blue diamond rank. You can look at the income potential, the royal diamond rank. You can see the potential. Nobody's in that category yet, but presidential, the numbers get outrageous, so to say. So I would just like to say this before I hand it back to Lexi, is understand that how we pioneered this with 2 phone calls turned to 10,000 people. We've worked really hard to build this company. And that sets everybody up in Africa because it's already proven to work. We did 6.5 million our first year. That's a really big number for a startup company. And the road is paved for you in Africa. India's coming shortly too. The whole EU is open. But Africa specifically, the 6 countries we have open in Africa have a monster advantage because you have the opportunity to get the head start to start the race before the rest of the world opens up. And so we got Thursday Zooms to plug into. This was an amazing meeting, Lexi. You girls did a great job. Congratulations, Lexi and Eileen. You got an amazing team. And I'm going to hand it back to you, but get back to who invited you and get all your questions answered. And as a top leader in the company, we're here to help and support you grow your business. Welcome to MPG Xtreme. Welcome home.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much, Mike. Y'all, that was such an honor to have him on and help us out today. But I just want to point out, Mike, that's how good our leaders are, y'all. Mike Renz, from the get-go, he's double diamond. He got there in 28 days. And from the get-go, he has been there for me. I'm not his direct sponsor. I'm several underneath him. And he's offered Zooms. He will take calls for me. That's where we are at in the company. So take advantage of that now, because when we do hit that hockey stick curve and we go up, the leaders at the top are going to be so busy, they won't have the time for us. We're going to have so many people. So if you're starting today, take advantage of us leaders who offer to do Zooms for you and whatnot, like Mike did today. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very, very much. And so I just want to end it off by saying a couple of things. I'm going to actually stop the recording to see if we have any questions that maybe somebody wants to ask. But let me stop the recording because I think this is a great tool that y'all can use. So again, thank y'all for joining us. And if you're listening to this on a recording, please get back with the person who shared this video with you. Let them know where you stand on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, what that means is if you're anywhere below a 7 on the scale of 1 to 10, as far as what you're interested in is the business or the product or trying it at all. If you're below a 7, just be a customer. Try it out, see how it works. If you're a 7 or above on the interest scale, then you need to go ahead and join the business and claim your spot on the tree before somebody else gets your spot. Because it does go by first come, first served basis. And the person who invited you is talking to other people as well. And if you don't claim your spot, the next person they talk to will. Again, thank y'all for coming. And please get back to the person who invited you with any questions you may have. Look forward to talking to y'all and look forward to a wonderful future.